Yo guys, what's going on? I'm Tim for the Real Sports Talk. Hit me up on Twitter at CashKelly_TRST. And we heard earlier today that Tim Tebow had been traded to the New York Jets, and then it hit a snag. Adam Schefter and Jay Glazer really were the two guys in on this the most. And at about 8:30 it came out that Tebow had been given the choice by the Broncos, which is a nice gesture on his way out of town, although some people disagree with how they've handled this and that some people believe they screwed Tebow over. I mean, I think if your team had the chance to get Peyton Manning, they'd probably do that too. But it's a nice gesture on his way out of town to allow him to pick the team he wants to go to. And I thought that for sure he'd pick the Jags because the Jets kind of seem like a mess right now. Seem like a team that you have problems with Santonio Holmes, you have problems with guys on defense, you got Bart asking for a trade, and things just don't seem to be working out there. Now, Tebow's not going to be the starting quarterback coming in. What they're saying that they're going to bring him in for is to be the backup for Mark Sanchez and to also be the Wildcat quarterback. Tony Sperano, the guy who kind of worked well with the Wildcat in Miami, brought it back into the NFL a few seasons ago, actually more like 4 or 5 seasons ago now that I think about it, is now the offensive coordinator for the Jets. That's all good. And the thing that I just don't get about the Wildcat is, first of all, you need somebody a little more elusive. Tebow's more of that, like, jam it down your throat type runner, which is why I don't think it's going to work. Second of all, you need to have a guy that you, like, don't expect to get the ball. If Tim Tebow was in there, you're not really expecting on too many plays to see Tim Tebow throwing the ball. You're expecting, if he's in there, that he's in there to run the ball. And maybe you can trick them once or twice. But the thing that worked great about the Wildcat the first season was that no one saw it coming and no one had been prepared for it. Now it's just kind of like another thing defensive coordinators throw in is, okay, you know, this is how you cover the Wildcat if that type of deal comes up. Well, it doesn't matter now because everyone is just so in tune with what goes on with the Wildcat that I think that that's become extremely overrated, trying to bring in a guy, just so we have someone like the Wildcat, because I saw the Eagles do it last year with Ronnie Brown, and it brought nothing. Now, Andy Reid and Marty Morningway aren't exactly the two smartest guys, but that's another story. I think he should have went to the Jags in the long run because he could have been the starter. It's in Florida, and he had less expectations, and I think that with them, he had a better running game, and overall, I think things would have worked better down in Jacksonville. I think if Tim Tebow really is the quarterback that I think he is, which isn't very good, I think that we'll figure that out. The New York media is going to spotlight everything. I think the problem that the Jets have is if Mark Sanchez has one bad game, you're going to be hearing guys wanting Tebow. I love that they gave him an extension, even though I don't think he's very good either. I think that they're pretty much in the same group right there as two lower in the NFL quarterbacks, especially in terms of passing, although I'll take Mark Sanchez. I don't get the move in the Jets part. If you're going to re-sign Mark Sanchez a few weeks ago, then why do you then go get Tim Tebow? It doesn't make any sense to me. For Tebow, I don't know why he chose the Jets, honestly, either. I don't know why Peyton Manning chose the Broncos. I've just been confused this week about the entire week of sports, to be quite honest with you. You got the Angels 30 Clubs preview coming up as well, so stay tuned for that. And also go to my channel and check out any other recent videos we have done, including my thoughts on Sean Payton getting suspended for an entire season. I'll see you guys later.